We have Dan Galvin in the studio again. It's great to see you again, Dan.
Nice to see you also, David.
We have spoken about various services from your firm, Shapiro Galvin, Shapiro Moran, but I'd like to take a moment and sort of dig into the construction law area, which is fascinating to me.
All right.
Now, do you handle business-related cases in construction and business-to-consumer as well? Tell us about that.
We do. We typically are involved in representing contractors, subcontractors, and material suppliers. But in doing that, we also get involved sometimes with the property owner themselves, either representing them, but primarily it's with the actual contractor, subcontractor, or supplier.
And let's talk about typical construction issues that you're dealing with, and also, this is so important, preventative lawyering.
A lot of our preventative lawyering involves dealing with our clients at the outset of projects, making sure their contracts are properly drawn, making sure they're reviewed and updated regularly, making sure they're using the right forms for things like preliminary notices and mechanics lien forms and stop notice forms. So we do a lot of work on the front end to make sure that if there is a problem on a project, all the documentation is in order to go forward if we have to file a lawsuit.
And you are at the firm handling other areas as well as construction. Let's touch on that. What are the services, the complete list?
I do a lot of business-related work, so setting up businesses, whether it's corporations, LLCs, partnership agreements. I have one partner that does a lot of personal injury work, another partner that does primarily employment and litigation work. We do some estate planning and just a general services law firm.
For somebody who's thinking of starting a business right now, that's a critical time, obviously, to make sure everything is done correctly. Can they also call your firm for help in that area?
Absolutely. We do a lot of work on the front end with businesses trying to make sure that they've gone through the selection process in terms of what type of format they want to be, and that they've got all the documentation that they need, that they're properly insured, contracts reviewed, all those things to make sure that once they get started, they don't have to worry about a lot of the legal issues.
Great. Preventative maintenance to avoid those bigger issues down the road.
Absolutely.
This is super. Thanks for coming into the studio. How do people find you if they have more questions?
Easiest way is to call our office, 544-5858. Go on our website, email us, we'll get right back to you.
Dan Galvin is with Shapiro, Galvin, Shapiro, and Moran here in Sonoma County. Thank you, Dan.
Thank you.